Okay, great. Good evening and welcome to the Downers Grove Township meeting of the Board of Trustees for August 17th, 2023. I'm calling the meeting to order. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, Lorraine, will you take roll?
Trustee Ferguson.
Present.
Trustee McCoy.
Present.
Trustee Okram.
Present.
Trustee Riccardotti.
Present.
Supervisor Coulter.
Present, and we have a quorum. Next up is public comment. Residents will have the opportunity to speak during public comment. Comments are directed to the supervisor. We ask that comments be kept to 3 minutes and address Downers Grove Township issues. Please refrain from profanity and personal attacks directed at people, and please be respectful of all residents. We remind you that public comments are not a Q&A session. Do we have any public comments? With no public comments, we will go to the motion to approve the minutes of the board meeting from July 20th, 23 as presented. Do I hear a motion? So, there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Lorraine, would you take the roll?
Trustee Ferguson.
I'll abstain.
Trustee McCoy.
Abstain.
Trustee Okram.
Aye.
Trustee Riccardotti.
Aye.
Supervisor Coulter.
Aye. The minutes pass. Next is the motion to approve the trustee audit and approval of the bills and claims as presented. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
In a second.
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 Any discussion? Lorraine, take roll.
Trustee Ferguson.
Aye.
Trustee McCoy.
Aye.
Trustee Okram.
Aye.
Trustee Riccardotti.
Aye.
And Supervisor Coulter.
Aye. The motion passes. Next up on our agenda is the motion to approve the continuation of terms and an appointment for the Senior Advisory Board members. The continuation of terms are for Susan Cinderson, Linda Rush, and Heather Lippy. Their terms will go from 7/12 to 23 to 7/12 to 26. The appointment is of Janet Garreau from representative to board member, also from the term of 7/12/23 to 7/12 of 2026. Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved. So moved.
Second.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Just as to say a couple things. Senior Advisory Board is a board that the township has to help us with any senior issues that are out there. They do meet once a month. It's normally the first Monday of the month, and it's in the afternoon from 1:30 to 3. And so, you know, we have a lot of people from different areas. Some people are seniors. Some people are involved with the senior community. So they will normally discuss what is going on and what needs to be helped. One of the things that I have enjoyed listening to them is the dementia-friendly stuff that they're doing. As many of us know, Westmont has become a dementia-friendly town, so restaurants in Westmont will have a special area, a special menu for people with dementia, so that they can come and not feel so threatened or stressed. So they are coming up with a lot of different ideas like that, so it's a great committee. So with that,
And I know I've said this before, but that is such a great thing.
yeah,
It is. It's a great. It's a great
I
thing.
agree. But there's a whole bunch of other things that they do.
there is. That's one of the things. But it is, again, a lot of discussions about what is going on in the communities, what needs to take place, what needs to be done to help different seniors in the programs. There's a lot of different things that they come up with, such as helping seniors figure out how to downsize and do things like that. So it is a worthwhile committee. And I am happy to say that Dave Riccardotti is going to be joining them as a advisor for the board of trustees.
I did not know that. Congratulations.
it's a new thing.
It's a new day.
It's a new thing.
Is it because you're a senior?
It's because of so you had a baby until you lose your bit. You still that's because of the restaurant thing. If you've ever seen a senior order at a restaurant, they get so confused. They turn to their spouse and they look for help. So it's a great thing. So yeah, I'm happy to be on that committee. But thank you for thanking me.
With that, any other questions?
It's good to have you back.
Lorraine, would you take roll?
Okay. Trustee Ferguson,
Aye.
trustee McCoy,
Second?
Aye.
Aye.
trustee Okram,
Aye.
trustee Riccordati,
Hi.
supervisor Coltrane.
Aye. And that motion passes.
And just for the record, there's a typo
I know, Janet, right.
in Janet.
Yeah, Janet, we have it. Next up is the supervisor's report, and just to go through a few things. One, again, the programs here in the senior center are going full force. We are having most of them are filled, and we have waiting lists for a lot of classes in here. One of the things that we've started here about 2 months ago was the medical lending closet. Medical lending closet we have downstairs in this building. We have wheelchairs, we have walkers, we have portable toilets, things that are needed. They are given out. They are free for someone to come get. If you go to other places, you have to pay money for them. But we give them out free for 90 days. And then if someone needs them longer,
What's
they
everything
can go
that's in
longer.
there?
Pardon?
What's everything that's in there?
Well, there's wheelchairs, there's walkers, there's canes,
Is there crutches?
there's crutches.
Are there knee scooters?
At the moment, there are no knee scooters.
I often see that request.
Yes, we are.
You might need one now,
I-
one day.
Just today,
She's full. She's.
Spiritual.
I need one. I know that.
That's what no sleep looks like.
But there are no knee scooters down there right now.
That was a very serious, that could be a good thing.
Yes.
To have in there.
And we
You know,
are.
Probably from rehabilitation things.
We have not at the moment got any of those donated. We are trying to find some to buy that are not too expensive. But they are. That is a very good thing to have. We've been, just in the last 2 months, we've had 62 phone calls regarding those. Either people that want to donate or people that need something. I know, talking with Dorothy in my office, who is the person who's heading this up, we're getting about 4 calls a week for people either to donate or to see if they have something they need. So it's really taken off. This past month we had, in July, we had 683 calls or appointments. We've been keeping track of them for the year. June we had just under 1,000 calls and stuff. And I don't know if July part of it was because of the fire that we didn't have quite as many. But July is actually about normal. About what we've been getting is around 600 to 700 calls and appointments a month. So as I said, 62 of them are for the medical lending closet. We've had 27 notaries. It's a new service we're also providing, this notary service. So we've been getting a lot of those. We've had over 600 calls for general assistance and emergency assistance. We've had over 600 calls for passports that we are doing. Passports right now, if you want them expedited, they are coming out by the middle of October. So if you come in today, it's still over 6 weeks. And it's the middle of November if it's normal. So it's important, if you are in need of them, that you order as early as you can. So we also had here in the beginning of this month the Secretary of State Mobile Office mobile unit event where people could get new driver's license or state IDs. We had 62 people come. We had 17 people get new driver's license. We had 23 people get state IDs. I got a letter from a woman who said how grateful she was to the people that work here. She got her driver's license renewed. She was an older woman, but the person at the Secretary of State says, why don't you get state ID at the same time? Because that way, if you end up losing your driver's license, you don't have to go back to the Secretary of State's office. So she was very grateful for that. So we've also had 254 calls so far this year for dial-a-ride. So we are getting a lot of calls. A lot of things are picking up. Just a reminder for senior programs, games are on Tuesday. We also have meals here 11 o'clock to 12 on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We're getting about 25 to 30 people each day for those. So that's my report for supervisors. We have no assessors report. Dave, you have the highway commission.
I do. So Andy Anderson is not able to make it tonight. This is his report for this past month. The highway department has been working on the following projects. The tree crew has been working on cutting back the right-of-ways of the South Frontage Road between Clarendon Hills Road and Route 83, on Jackson at 97th, South County Line Road and 80th Street in the Bruce Lake subdivision, and in the Timberlake North subdivision. Last month, I reported that a sinkhole in Bruce Lake's subdivision was called in by one of the residents. They were able to determine that the bottom of the 48-inch pipe was rusted, and they replaced it with a new one. They also redid the French drain just west of the pipe. This should help with the drainage along 80th Street. The concrete contractor just finished the sidewalk and curb repair and replacement program for this year. They budgeted $100,000 for this project and came in just under that amount. Concrete repairs were done in the following subdivisions: Gulfview Hills at Hinsdale, Lansfield, Lake in the Woods, Wood Creek, Timberlake North, Clarendon Heights, Gingerbread Creek, Normandy Court, Secret Forest and Burr Ridge, Farmingdale North, and Farmingdale South. We just finished up with this year's crack filling program. The contractor crack filled some of the roads in the following subdivisions: Palisades, The Gardens, Farmingdale South, Pleasantdale, and Rosehill. Crack filling is one of the most important things they can do to preserve the roads. Crack fill seals the cracks in the pavement and keeps water from reaching the roadbed, freezing, and then causing potholes to form. They spent another week with our Gradle contractor. It's Gradle?
Gradle.
Thank you so much. Gradle contractor just installed French drains on Thurlow at 89th and replaced a culvert and ditch along 89th Street. They cut a ditch on 97th Street at Madison to relieve standing water on the edge of the road. On Tennessee Avenue, south of 56, they replaced 2 culverts and reset the grade in the ditch. And on Virginia Avenue, they cleaned out the ditch and installed the French drain. Sincerely, Andy Anderson.
Thank you very much.
Gradle. What is it?
Gradle.
Gradle. I'll never get that. Just,
You just said,
no, I won't. Next one.
Any questions or comments? Okay, do we have any old business to discuss? With that, do we have any new business?
Do we do this letter about this? Or no?
No,
We don't do that?
No.
Okay, that's the point.
yeah, that was just.
Okay.
Okay, and so now I have a motion to move to executive session. We do have some things to discuss pursuant to the Opens Meeting Act of ILCS 120-2C11 to discuss possible or pending litigation. Can I have a roll call vote for that? Or first up, I need a motion, don't I?
Yeah, please.
So move.
Second.
And roll call.
Okay, trustee Ferguson, trustee McCoy, trustee Okram, trustee Ricordati,
Aye.
supervisor Coulter.
Aye. And with that, we will stop and pick up in just a minute in executive session. And at this time, I'll take a motion to return to the open session.
So move.
at 7.
It's 7:49. Right? I'm not ready for the clock. second? Do I hear a second? Lorraine, would you take roll?
Okay, trustee Ferguson,
Aye. Or, she already said aye. I'm ready to say aye. Start over.
Ladies first.
Yeah.
You got it, you go.
okay. All right, trustee McCoy,
Aye.
trustee Oldham,
Aye.
trustee Ricordati.
Aye.
Supervisor Polk.
Is aye. And we have nothing to report from the executive session, so I take a motion to adjourn.
Second.
And this is a voice vote, so all in favor?
Aye.
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 And with that, our next regular Downers Grove Township Board meeting is Thursday, September the 21st at 7 p.m. Thank you very much.
So much fun.